food markets only.
Meet Susie Smart, she is so bright. On her blackboard you can write. She has a desk, she has a seat. What's your name, my darling sweet?
My name is Susie Smart.
She can talk!
She can talk, but can she add?
2 plus 2 is 4. Cat, C-A-T.
You can spell!
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how
You recite!
Press the button, she says a dozen things, complete with desk, blackboard, and seat. Susie Smart, sold at food markets only.
What's this stuff? Some cereal. It's supposed to be good for you. Did you try it? I'm not gonna try it. You try it. I'm not gonna try it. Let's get Mikey. Yeah. He won't eat it. He hates everything. He likes it. Hey, Mikey.
You on drugs?
Well, what's on the television then? Looks like a penguin.
I don't think I look like a penguin. Some of you might. Good evening, cats and kittens, pups and pooches. Welcome to the Monday Lodo coin collecting show. I didn't even check and see if I had any audio. I think I do. Yay, Doug Harding, first one in the house. Good deal, McNeil. Mayo! Yeah, I'm working on your invoice. I have to go back and find the original email and get all the agreements that we made all on the table so I can figure out what the heck I'm doing. But I'm working on it. So I'm just cleaning off my desk and found a whole stack of 68s with your name on them that need to go with the other part. Linda Wallace in the house. Woohoo! I'm going to warn everybody, I either have a cold or my sinuses are going stupid from all of this rain. So bear with me if I sound a little bit croupy. I don't feel that bad, I just sound funky. I had a lot of friends back in the 70s sounded like this. Oh yeah, like that there. Christopher's! Hi, Christopher's! Welcome, everybody. I got all kinds of craziness going on for tonight. I don't know if any of you saw the little short video I put up a couple hours ago, but there's some strange stuff be happening in my apartment. I'll see if I can lay my hands on what transpired a couple hours ago. Because of what transpired, I had to turn some of the lights off in my apartment, and when you see this, you'll understand why. It is a holiday, so there's no maintenance people hanging out here. Okay, wait a minute, I gotta figure out how to stop this rascal. There we go. All right, let's see if I can share this. This is a little short that I made. Never seen anything quite like this before. But it didn't seem to be safe, so I had to turn some lights off. I'll see if I can. You should be able to get an idea of this. That's crazy. I'm gonna have to go turn that off before it explodes. You can see me getting up trying to run over there and turn it off. I'm not even aiming the camera. I'm just running. Look at this shit. I mean, where's my language? So I'll turn that off. It's a holiday, so I can't report it. But there it is. Look at that. That's crazy. Look what my light fixture's doing. Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe I need some of my paranormal buddies to come over here to see what the heck that was. Whistle pig, seaweed. Lots of folks in here tonight that I haven't seen for a while. So yeah, anyway, that's what my light fixture was doing. So I had to turn that off. Hi, little M. Our little M is here. What you doing, Bubba? You want to come up? No? Okay. Says, I'm leaving. So this place too darn spooky. I'm leaving. All right. Well, I got a bunch of stuff for today. First of all, I want to let everybody know I am slowly getting all the packages sorted out, and customs forms are giving me an issue with my Canadian friends. James Eller in the house. Yeah, this is one of the pennies from that awful penny box that we finally finished up. The only thing I have not done on the penny box, which we are going to do right now, as soon as I get my notebook open, is all the way through that box. I kept telling you guys, I have never seen a box have so much copper in my entire history of going through the boxes. And I was not kidding. Usually in the copper hopper, I end up with about 3 pounds of copper. But not this time. Oh gosh, we're going to weigh this bad boy. And I know it weighs more than 3 pounds. I can't really get my camera over where I need it to be. Come on, set back to 0. But you'll have to take my word on it. Oh my gosh. In the copper hopper for this box was 5 pounds and 13 ounces. The last box I did had 16 ounces, not quite 16 ounces of copper. This one had 5 pounds. I'm trying to find my page here in the book. 5 pounds, 13 ounces, almost 6 pounds of copper, leading me to believe that this was, in fact, someone's copper dump. I mean, it's an unbelievable amount. There it is. It's the one I labeled worst box ever. £5 pounds, 13 ounces. Now, oh my goodness, that is so heavy. And the other thing I said was I thought they had dumped 82s and 83s. I usually have, well, I'm not sure, but not this many. 2 pounds, 3.6 ounces. Of 82 and 83. Now, those have not been sorted yet, so I cannot tell you how much of that is copper and how much is not. But that was not a good box. Now, that being said, I was doing a poll on the community tab of the channel, asking what you guys wanted me to look at next. Right now, the top two are a box of nickels or $40 worth of car wash quarters. I think that's correct. Let me get over there. Look, I don't want to tell you something different. But I could not get anything from the bank for this week because the bank is closed today for Memorial Day, which would have been my dad's second birthday. And the reason I say that, Little M3 did a video about this earlier, but my dad was born on May 30th, which was the real date of Memorial Day before our government started switching things to make 3-day weekends. So when they did that, my dad informed us that if they were going to create a second Memorial Day, he was going to create a second birthday, and we had to make him an extra cake. So, yeah, my dad was a character. I'm going to do something tomorrow for my dad because that was really his birthday, the true Memorial Day. And I have something really interesting I'm going to be able to do because when I was cleaning under my desk, I realized I have a box that I keep under my desk, and it has my dad's World War II medals in it, minus one Purple Heart. But I have that Purple Heart. It just is not in this box. This box is something I fought the U.S. government for years. My dad never got his medals when he was in the service. He was wounded and airlifted out of Bougainville. He was in Bougainville, Guadalcanal, Solomon Island. He was all over that area. And when they airlifted him out, they kind of lost my dad for a while. My mom had well, I don't want to tell you all the story, but anyway, I fought for years to get my dad's medals for him. And by the time they came, my dad was long gone. But I do have them. Some of them were almost comical to us, and others were very serious. So I'm going to try tomorrow to get them out of this box, and we'll look at them then. I'm trying to get to that community tab while I'm doing this babble. Okay. In the poll right now, I ask, what coin should we sort next on our limited budget? Nobody wanted another penny box. Nobody. It's got 0%. 43% so far have said nickel box. 14% said car wash quarters. 21% said 4 rolls each of pennies, nickels, dimes, and quarters. And 21% have said 4 rolls of $50. So we're just going to do something different this week because couldn't get to the bank. But if you want to weigh in on what you want to do for the following week, you can go over to the main page of my channel, go under community, and there's a poll in there where you can vote, and we will decide what we're going to search next week. So that's where we're at. So I had to come up with something different to do today. Okay, let's see who I got in the room first, and then I'll tell you what we're going to do. First in the house was Doug Harding. Then Lyle came in, Linda Wallace, Christopher Nye. I think about you almost every day, Christopher, because I watch this guy on YouTube that does these videos comparing living in Great Britain to living in the United States. He's married to an American woman, and so he's been over here for about 11 years, but he does all these things comparing food and clothing and just how things are different from across the pond, and he is so funny. And whenever he comes on, oh, there's the Christopher show. Okay, who else we got here? Let me see. Scrolly. Seaweed with the pig. Oh, I'm so glad to see some of these people back. I was hoping that on a holiday I might see some of my people that kind of got lost when I got sick and had to go offline. Lucky James Eller in the house. Furry. There's my girl. Oh, Furry Plants and Coins. Jeff Crumpler says, my mom has my dad's Purple Heart, my grandpa's Purple Heart, and I believe my brother's. I don't think his ex took it with her. Maybe she figured she wounded him enough so she'd leave him the Purple Heart. I found my dad's original Purple Heart when I was packing up my mom's house, and she had this shelf that just had all these funny coffee cups and everything on it. And I looked in one of them, and there was, it's not in the case, there was the original Purple Heart. Now, the one the government sent me is not nearly as nice. It's much more cheaply made. But my dad did earn two. And he had the one with him when he was airlifted out of Guadalcanal. But the other ones, these other ones I got, I'm going to say it was after 1997, because I know when they came, I was married, and I got married in October of 97. So, yeah, my dad never got to see these medals. He earned them. He didn't get to see them. I do have a picture of one of my uncles holding them. I'm going to try to find that photo to include in my thing. All right, who else we got? There's Ann Arts and Craps. Ann, you got to come back. I need Taco Bell. I need me some Taco Bell. Lucky James. Okay, I think that's everybody for right now. I got number 9 in here. 9 of you. Thank you. All right. I've been cleaning up my desk slowly, getting a lot of things. I still have a bunch of unclassified coins. But what we're going to do tonight, I got 3 different things. I don't know if we'll get to all of them. First one is I have our I have my Jefferson nickel books out, because I've got this box of, it's just a plastic box. These were in a cigar box, but I put them in this plastic box, and apparently they're semi-sorted, and some of them are just loose. Like, I have a whole envelope of 2004 piece metal nickels. Now, I know for a fact I don't need those in my book. I already have those in my book. So these, I'm just going to go through these envelopes and check my albums. And this one has a note on it that says, 1970s, 1970s nickel, better detail, and was Tommy's, put back in book. Tommy was my race car building friend, Tom White, and I ended up with some of his coins after he passed away, and I've been trying to keep those, even if they are not as good as the one I had in my book, and I just put a little dot by them, and I know those were Tommy's coins. And this is the 70S in question. Yes, Jeff, thank you. So I'm going to look in my album, see what I have in here for a 70S. And whatever it is, I'm going to replace it with this one of Tommy's because I'm trying to keep his stuff. Oops. So there. That's a better, I mean, they're both very nice coins, but that means this one can find another home. It's a very nice coin. It's pretty much the same as the one that Tommy had. So I think I'm just going to keep Tommy's. So this will probably go in the gift-aways. Know how to keep the peace. I'm not sure I know what that means, but I try. I always have somebody mad at me, but right now I got a couple guys over on Robert Ferguson's page that are mad at me, so I'm not always able to keep the peace. Couple guys in his chat that think it's appropriate to bully him, and he just takes it with a grain of salt, but I don't like it. I think it's rude. They're always like, well, you need, if you need money, you just need to go get a job. Oh, I have peace medals. Yeah, I do. I also have the freaking King of England, but that's not going to help me much. Ooh, that was a good one there, Seaweed. Went right on over my little pea brain. Yep, that's Prince Charles. I done gave him away. Well, he's the king now. But anyway, I gave him away, but he didn't get claimed. Oh, I don't know why I think that's funny. It's very disrespectful, but I don't like Charles. I'm sorry. I just don't. Sorry to my Canadian and British friends. I just don't like him. And I never have. It's not a recent thing. Okay, 1980p. Oh my goodness, I can't see. Well, I'll never see it in there because that's the wrong book. Doopy doopy doo. So anyway, we're just going to try and weed some of these nickels out. And then we have some car wash quarters. And we have a whole bunch of Wheaties that they've been sorted by year. So I need to look them up in the albums, see if there's anything I need, and then we can decide what we're going to do with the rest of them. Oops, something just fell out of one of my books. Oh, get back in there. Oh, no, let's not be dropping stuff. Okay, the 70S. That's the one we just put in. Tommy just jumped out to say hi to everybody. You guys would have liked him. He's a man of few words, but a very brilliant person. I knew him since 1976. And okay, so we got all these peace things can go. All these can go. Okay, I gotta find a stack to put, or a little box to put all these things that we're gonna gift away in, so they don't get mixed back around again. That's what happens, is I set these things aside. Hi, Annette. Annette, you will be pleased to know your package is ready. I got yours done. And then I started hitting all these Canadian things. All right, Whistle Pig. Hope he's okay. Yeah, I agree with you, Christopher. I think Princess Anne would have made a great queen. I try to reserve judgment. And somebody said, well, you're American. You don't have any right to say anything. But my dad's family were almost exclusively English. I have not found any Irish. Oh, yeah, this is my weird penny. I don't know what to think about that one. Look at the date on this penny. I found this in the nickel box. I don't know what happened to this little goober. But anyway, my dad's family, most of them were from around Dudley and around different parts of Staffordshire for generations and generations. Yeah, see, I can't really tell. I think it's a very weak one, 1991, but what happened to the one? So that's why that one got saved, but it is in the wrong box. So we're going to move that and put it in with these pennies. So anyway, yeah, my dad's family is all from England. So I have started a Canadian nickel folder. Only finds from Tim Hortons. Oh, now that's cool. That's kind of like me doing these park things only from car wash. Well, when I get back to Michigan, I'm sure I'll start seeing more Canadian coins. I don't get a whole lot here. Okay, now here I got a whole envelope of 1964 nickels, which need to be searched for RPMs and DDRs. And there's a bunch of them. So I'm going to set those aside and do a separate inspection of those when I can get good photos up. And take a look at what exactly we're looking for. Now I've got an envelope with about 15 different 1970s in it. So I need this book, and we'll take a brief look at these. Now, these are all out of pocket change. I didn't go buy these or anything. These are things that came from my my change jar. I get change at the store and stuff, and at the farmer's market. And okay. Yeah, this is definitely a trade here. Although I think this one that's in here may have been a metal detecting find. I've got that one that came out of the envelope, and then I've got this one that was in my book. So we're going to swap him out, put a little better sample in the album. You know, this is the Lodo show, so of course we are going to stick with, you know, the cheap way of getting stuff. I don't go to the coin store and buy coins. Okay, that one's not that great. Let me see. After we do some nickels, we'll do a gift away. Or if I find a 1953, we will. And that is simply because that's my birth year. 72. Oh, got another grubby one. Let's take that. This is what I had in my book. Oh, no, that's a 72D. I didn't need to pull the D. '71, 72D. 72. Okay. My mistake. You go back in. Yeah, it's an inexpensive way to make a set, and then periodically you go back through and try to put a little bit better quality ones in. I mean, these are earmarked for a relative when I'm gone, and he's still a child right now, so you know, they may or may not have value by the time he is old enough to appreciate them. But they'll be his to do with as he pleases. And if there's anything interesting in here, we'll give it away. And if it's not interesting, we will just set it free back into the wild, because I do need money. Oh, anyway, that when I said I do need money. Hey, Chew! I was talking about not being able to keep the peace, and that I had some people over on Robert Ferguson's channel that were mad at me because I don't like them bullying him, telling him he's a bum and he needs to get a job, and they don't know Robert. You know, Robert has a lot of health issues. I'm amazed at what he does on his channel, because he's diabetic and he's got some eyesight issues and his knees are blown out and he's had COVID twice, and you know, he still gets out there several times a week and does metal detecting and gardening, and today's video was panning for gold, and these guys got mad because the little bit of gold he found, he chose to give to someone else. And they were like, well, if you need money, you shouldn't be giving away your gold. You need to get off your fat butt and get a job, blah, 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 blah. And I went over and I looked, and neither one of these ding-dongs has any content on their channel Robert's got hundreds of videos and I think 33,000 people. You know, he does things at church, packing toys and stuff for kids. They don't know this guy at all. And I get sick of that. You should get a job. I have people tell me that too. Yeah, right. How many jobs am I going to get with 11 autoimmune disorders, lying in a hospital bed, and then I'm 70 years old? Just not a whole lot of jobs out there for people like us. So yeah, I'm not always a peacemaker. Hi, Stickman. Hi, Mikey. Having homemade meatloaf and baked taters. Well, I'm having homemade beef pot pie because I made a roast the other night and then I turned the roast into soup and then I turned the soup into stew. And every time I've been adding things and changing the flavor slightly, and I still had a bunch of the leftover stew and it didn't have hardly any juice left in it. So I made a homemade beef pot pie with a bottom crust and the filling and the top crust, and it is really good. I can cut it up in slices. Mikey, oh well, I don't know if Mikey knows Robert Ferguson. I'll do it in a minute. I'm trying to get this last nickel in here. 79. Okay, that goes over there. Oops, there's one more. 74. Yeah, somebody get Robert Ferguson his metal detecting channel up there. Yeah, I love Robert. He is so laid back and he's so funny. And whether he finds anything or not, you still get to see his beautiful beach photography. And yeah, I just didn't appreciate those guys saying that stuff. And they do it every time he puts out a video. It just irks me. They have no idea. This stuff seems pretty simple. You know, they say, oh, well, you just turn the camera on and do it. Yeah, there's a lot involved in doing a channel. Okay, I don't know what these 4 nickels are. Let me see if I can find Robert's channel link real quick. There we go. But yeah, there's a lot of work that goes into making a full length video. There really, really is. And expenses that people don't think about. All right, here we go. He actually has almost 35,000 subscribers. And oh my goodness, I have such a sinus thing going on. Okay, get my camera out of the way so I can get his link. That's what I thought it was, but I wanted to make sure I had it right. There you go. There's the Robert Ferguson link. If you go over there, please tell him I sent you. He's not cat digger. It's NorCal. Oh, my glasses are so bad. Hey, NorCal. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, Robert Ferguson I've been watching him since I first started watching metal detecting. And I don't have the same type detector that he has, but I've still learned a lot about how to read the beach and how to read soil and listen to your gut instinct. And he does a lot of different things on his channel. Yeah, he's a good guy, and I talk to him once in a while. Like the other day, he did something I thought was really cool. Hey, Mike P. Yeah, he did something I thought was really cool. I had asked him about his dog the other day, and at the end of his video, after he had shown his finds and he had shown what was going on in his garden, he opened the door to his house, and there was his dog, and the dog came out, and he said, yeah, I had to come let Sunshine out. Susie wanted to see her. So he actually gave me a little shout out because I had asked about the dog, and I just thought that was pretty sweet. Let me see. 84p. I think this book's full. Yeah, I don't need anything in this book, and all of the ones that are in here are pretty pristine. Oh, no, actually, I do need some 22 and 23s. So there are a few I do need in this album. This doesn't happen to be one of them. And we're continuing the adventure through the loose nickels that I have no idea the status of, other than they're... Oh, Tommy's given me fits. That one that we put in, that was from my friend Tommy. Every time I open this book, it falls back out. Tommy doesn't want his nickel in this book for some reason. It's so strange. It just doesn't want to stay in the space. Stick a little piece of paper in there. Make that tighten down. There we go. 81. There's only a few I need in here. That's not one of them. Okay. Oh, gosh. Yeah, it's been raining here for 2 days straight now, and we're supposed to continue through Wednesday. So I don't know if that's what's causing my issues. I actually need that. Open space there. That's good. Ugh. That one's not a... We got a few more in there. Yeah, occasionally I do get 2 nickels to rub together. My birth year is a Benji year. Yes, it is. As a matter of fact. And I do have 53 Benji. Pretty nice one, actually. Somebody gave it to me on my birthday several years ago. I think it might have been Big Flip. Okay. This is a whole envelope full of the Westward Journey Lewis and Clark nickels. I have all of those in my album already. So I don't need these. A lot of these are going to end up being gifted. Those got to be switched. Oh, what is this? Hey, Flash! Evening! 2005 Buffaloes. I have a bazillion of those. I don't know why I need this many. I think I'll pick out a few nice ones. And we're going to turn all the rest of these buffaloes back in. Put them back in the wild. Unless, is there any type of error on... Let's see. Known speared buffalo error. Okay, that must be why I saved those aside. Let's see if we can find a real short video. Okay, so that's what I got to look for on those. Die gouge error. Imperfection has a long line that seems like it enters and exits the bison's body. Die gouge errors are common in buffalo nickels struck in Denver mint. Speared bison nickels can fetch several dollars. Okay, well, let's look at some of them then. See if anybody stabbed our buffalo. That's probably why I have a whole bunch of them. I got partway through sorting and that was the end of it. Okay, let's see if we can find one that's been stuck. And then when I get done with these, we'll give something away because I'm in that mood. Oh, and I made another decision, and a lot of you are going to be mad at me probably, but since it's so close to the 5th of June, which is, I usually do my mail outs on the 5th, and I didn't do any last month because I was in the hospital on the 5th. So I'm just going to hold on to these until the 5th, and so now anything that I give away between now and then can go in the same envelopes. I apologize for that, but it's going to make my life a lot easier and allow me to get caught back up on everybody's goodies. And also I want to send a thanks out to Dwayne from Florida Metal Detecting, who made a postage donation again this month to help offset some of the costs of sending this stuff out. I greatly appreciate that. And I'm going to do something else starting next month. Hey, Mike the Greek. And here's what I'm going to do. Oh, hey, John Chum. Here's what I'm going to do. Right now, I have that once a month silver drawing for people who are donating through Patreon. Donating every month. And what I've decided I'm doing next month, no matter what format you donate to the channel through, if you send a PayPal donation, buy me a coffee donation, a Patreon donation, Cash App, anybody who makes a cash donation to the channel in the month of June will go into the end of their month silver drawing. So I'm doing that because I've got a couple people that donate through things other than Patreon, and I think they should have just as much chance to win as anybody else that donates. So far, I haven't found any bisons that look like they've been stabbied. So those are two changes that will be happening. I'm still going to do my mail outs on the 5th of the month. I just missed May due to illness. So I'm just going to combine the May and June. Save us some money, honey. Come on, Buffalo. Buffalo, Buffalo. Wouldn't it be nice? A couple more here. About 5 or 6 to look at. Nothing there. What's Mikey got going on? Yay, Mikey! Good job, buddy. Good job getting those studies done. So are you still at school or are you over in Riverview now? Oh, and on a different note, I have a lot of family in Davenport, Iowa. Unfortunately, as far as I know, all of mine are safe. But they had a story on the news. One of the older historic apartment buildings that was being renovated there in Davenport collapsed yesterday. And so far, no one has passed. But this is kind of, what in the world is going on that? Anyway, only one person had to go to the hospital, which is good. But some people are missing their fur babies, their dogs and their kitties. And so if everybody could pray that their dogs and kitties got out and get them back to their owners. All right, that's the end of that. Let's see what these other envelopes are here. See if we're going to finish this up tonight. 60s checked. These all say checked. I'm not sure checked for what. 1962. Oh, here's a whole envelope full of keelboat. I have all of those I need, but we need to see what they need to be looked at for. All right, I think we've done enough nickels for now. I got quite a bit of them. Oh, here's a handful of loose ones down in the bottom. All right, that's because now I can go ahead and mail your stuff. That's why I wanted to make sure where you were. Okay, 65. Okay, I don't need that one. Yeah, see, I need a cheat sheet, and that's a 63 anyway. I need a better way of checking these. I'm gonna do that. Okay, I got all the 63s. Yeah, these are just a few loose ones that were in a little cubby. 64, I know I have. Another 64. I have to see what oddities. Oh, there's a 57. We almost got to my 53. I think that book is 57. Yeah, I could not believe I have driven by that building so many times on my way to my aunt's house in Moline. I was really shocked when I saw it on the news. Beautiful old building. Thankfully, like I said, nobody was. Only one of the 9 people that they got out of the building required hospital intake. Oh, there's another buffalo. He don't need nothing. Another Lewis and Clark. And because people want me to get a nickel box, I want to clear these nickels out. If that's what I'm going to do, I don't want all these stray nickels from a different box. So just trying to clear some things up. And I got 2 more, and then we'll do a gift away. This one looks a little rugged. Sickly 6. I know I don't need that. I just got to see if they have any stuff on them I need to be looking for. And a 64. Alrighty. Well, that's all the nickels I'm going to do right now. We're going to hop off of this train. Put them aside. I did find a few usables in there and found a bunch we can put back. I'm trying to get myself in a more organized state. Things get out of control and misplaced. I'm so mad at myself because I have 2 quarters that are somewhere that were sent to me so I could complete a state quarters book. I don't usually do that, but no, they weren't. Yeah, they were. And so they're still in the little packets they were sent to me in, and I can't find them. And it's because of my total lack of organization. So, okay, let's set the nickels aside for now. Let's see what we got to gift away. I'm thinking. Smell the brain cells burning. Now, what's these books up here? Oh, these are full penny books. Oh, rat and fritters. We got just quarters and stuff lying around. All right, let me see here. What's in this envelope? Wheaties. Check albums. Check for errors. Then gift away. Well, they haven't been checked yet, so I can't do that. Let's find something else we can gift on out of here. Let's see what we got in this book over here. I found this book. Has let's go a little patriotic since we're on to Memorial Day. There we go. We're going to give away President Lincoln. A nice Abraham Lincoln $1 coin. Let's give away $1 Lincoln. And how am I going to do it? I'm going to do it the easy way. I'm trying to simplify stuff today. So let's just use the StreamYard giveaway. And we'll stick with this and start everybody posting in the stream. Hashtag memorial. Hashtag memorial. So, let me find my beverage that I abandoned somewhere. It says there's 13 folks in here. Yeah, I'll get your memorial posted. I'm going to find my drink. Then we're going to come back and do some quarters. I got car wash quarters. Good stuff. What you doing, Mums? Oops. I'm so coordinated. That's because I can't see out of my glasses. These glasses are terrible. It's like every time I get up and I look at the floor, I find another coin. Oh, Belle! Hi! Oh, happy to see you. I'm so glad to see some of you folks. I'll start getting lonely. All right, we got 8, but there's 15 people in the room. So the rest of you, if you want to win this Abraham Lincoln $1 coin, you need to post hashtag memorial in the stream. Sometime tomorrow, I'm not sure when, I will be doing a true Memorial Day thing about my dad. Because the real Memorial Day, as he put it, was May the 30th, which was his birthday. So I found his war medals. So we're going to talk a little bit about my dad. My dad got really messed up in World War II. It ruined a lot of people's lives. So he made more of a sacrifice than a lot of people really understood. So, yeah, I'm going to say something and a lot of people are going to go, ooh, that's not very nice, Suze. But the older my dad got, the worse he got with his, back then they called it shell shock, his post-traumatic stress. And my dad wasn't a nice man anymore. Last time I remember my dad being a nice man, I was about 5. I loved my dad, but I didn't like him very much most of the time. He just was unbearable. But when you hear his story, and when I look at his story, I understand. He was doing the best he could with what he had. Yeah, we got 15, and so 3 people are not in because it says 12 have commented. I mean, all you got to do is put an emoji or something in there. Hey, Patty! Papa Smurf! Woohoo! I've seen all kinds of cool people in here. Okay, now we're up to 12. I'm missing 3 people still. Need to post your hashtag memorial. Chance to win that $1 Abe Lincoln coin. Okay, we're up to 12. It may take it a minute to catch up. I don't know. I'm going to give it 1 more minute while I get the envelope ready. And then we'll see who's going to get that. Then we're going to go into some car wash quarters. I finally got to go wash my car. Man, it needed it. I leaned on my car at the farmer's market, and I didn't realize how dirty it was. And I stood back, and the whole sleeve of my shirt was just covered with nasty. So I did go wash my car and vacuum some of the crud out of it. It still needs a good clean. All right. Well, it doesn't seem to be gaining any, so let's go with what we got. Everybody ready to see who's going to get the Lincoln? This is the kind of Lincoln you like to get. This isn't a stinking Lincoln. This is a good Lincoln. Here we go. Who's Abe going to? Abe is going to Patty Disharoon. Please send me an email claiming your prize in case it gets separated somehow. We'll want to make sure it goes to the proper home. So there we go. Patty Disharoon gets a Lincoln dollar. All right. Good job, Patty. Put that in the correct box. I already have an envelope, I think. Maybe. I'm not sure. I'm going to be going back to them all tomorrow. But like I said, because I'm so late. Oh, poo. I just dumped a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, well. Couldn't have been that important. Let's get the quarters out. Start on down. Oops. Shut that one off. Alrighty. These are a bunch of loose quarters. I just got to see what they are. Okay. That's a national park. These are states. I found these in my purse. I threw them in there at the car wash. There's just 6 of them. Okay, I need a container. Little can for the trash. Yeah, for those of you that came in late, we did finish up the wrap up on that really bad penny box. There was almost 6 pounds of copper in that box. So I'm pretty sure that was somebody's copper dump. And 82s, 83s. There was a bunch of them in there too. So Okay. There's a little trash can out here. So I can put quarters in there. Alrighty. We'll put these in their appropriate slots in the quarter container. I got almost $40 in quarters between what was in my car, what I got at the car wash, what was in my change jar, and things I picked up off the floor. Alright, so there's a bunch of them. So let's start with the state quarters. I have 2 books going on state quarters. They're both going to be giveaways. One of them is missing territorial quarters, except it has American Samoa and the District of Columbia. So it's missing Puerto Rico, Guam, Virgin Islands, and the Northern Marianas. The second album, I'm a little disappointed in this album. It's a nice album, but it does not have spaces for the territorials. It just has spaces for the 50 states. So I went ahead and started this as another giveaway, figuring we can probably finish it up pretty quickly. So rolled $70 worth of quarters that you dug. I wish I could get out. I wanted to go. I feel really good. I have a new piece of equipment I want to test out so I can show everybody on Wednesday. And it has not stopped raining for 2 days. And it's supposed to rain another 2. So I'm hoping I will catch a break where I can at least get my little demo of the tool done, because I have a second one of them I want to give away Wednesday night. So I'm going to be watching the weather carefully tomorrow to see if I can get an opening. I only need about a half an hour to demo this item. And hopefully I'll get out. I've only been detecting 3 times all year. Between bad weather and sickness, has not been good so far. I mean, when I've gone, I found things. It's just I can't get out there. Can't get out there. North Carolina. Already got that. That's interesting. I just noticed something in this book. Huh. This is a 2000 coin. In the book, it's listed under 2001. That's weird. No, okay, I'm looking at North Carolina, South Carolina. I'm getting myself all confused. But yeah, I just haven't been able to get out. When I've gone, I've only been able to go for a short time because I was sick, but I was finding good things. I found 90% clad Kennedy half. I found that Australian $2 coin that turned out to be worth about $20 because it was from a year that it was rare. So I found, good stuff. It's just I can't get out there. The weather or my health every time has kicked me in the butt. So, yeah, by this time I would have probably had at least $50, but not this year. Yeah, we have that one. These I will check later for boo-boos. Boobies. Oh, coins don't have boobies. Do they? Florida! I want to go. That's funny, in that column I was missing 2 quarters. Florida and Michigan. Yeah, I didn't do so hot at my farmer's market again. They're just not getting a crowd this year. I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep doing it since they raised the rate. I think I'm going to end up having to switch over to focusing more on online sales. I'm not making anything and it's just wearing me out. So, oh, that's not a state. That's a Maya Angelou. I must have grabbed out of the wrong thing. There's Texas. 2004. Got that already. So yeah, sometime this week I'm probably also going to have a more critters for sale. I have new charms. I showed a little video from the farmer's market. I have flamingos now. I have chickens. I have butterflies, owls, elephants, flying pigs. Got some new squirrels. Another Maya. These got kind of mixed up. I don't sort them. There's a Bessie Coleman. If any of you, yeah, a booby quarter. A booby quarter. Ah, they do exist. 2003. Got the Arkansas. But yeah, I'm halfway where I need to be on the money for the move. And the problem with that is if they call me and tell me my apartment is ready, I got to be ready to go. And I don't have all the money yet, but I'm halfway there. So, I mean, this is like a $10,000 thing. And I've been saving and scrimping, and people been donating for 2 years trying to get me to where my medical care is. Had to go save my kitty, started pouring down rain, 6 babies outside, put them in their house. Aw, fur babies. I love fur babies. I do. What am I looking at here? Oh, been there, done that. Yeah, I got a lot of car wash quarters. I'm hoping to finish this one book so we can gift it away. Oh, good. We need that Oklahoma. Finish that column. Massachusetts. Yeah, it's hard for me to follow the... Oh, I didn't even see Silver Slinky. Hi, Silver. Hi, oh, Silver. Woohoo. Varmint. Oh, we're not going there. We're not going to the varmint. Oh, I got to tell you guys a cool story. I do. Because of my health, and I decided I was going to try out the Walmart Plus, where you pay $10 a month and you get all your stuff delivered from Walmart for free. So, because of the rain and my being sick so much, I thought I'd give it a try. So, I ordered some groceries yesterday, and I forgot to order a couple of things I needed. Use that one. And so I had to make a second order. Well, a couple of the items on the second order were not food. They are things I need to, it was just like a couple of plastic totes I needed to sort items that are being advertised on eBay, because once I've got them all cleaned up and everything, I don't want them to get cat fur or anything on them. Oh my gosh, 60 homes. Hey, Looter. So anyway, I ordered just these little cheap plastic containers. And right before it was time for the stuff to be delivered, I got a notice that they were refunding the money. But they didn't say why or what was going on. It just, no containers. So when the young lady came with the other two items, I felt bad because I wouldn't have even had her go out in the rain just to deliver those two little things. And I apologized to her for her getting all wet. And I told her, I said, yeah, the main thing I needed wasn't even here, and I don't quite understand how to find out why they canceled that part of the order, because it said they had them in stock. So anyway, I just went ahead and signed for the, got the rest of the order. A real nice girl, and so about 45 minutes later, I hear this knock at my door, and I'm like, well, who would be here? And I open the door, and there's nobody there, but the two plastic containers are there, except the containers were supposed to be pink, and I didn't care what color they were. I just bought the cheap ones. Yeah, I wasn't going for color coordination. I was just going for something to keep the merchandise clean. Well, so anyway, they showed up with pink containers with blue tops, and she left a note saying that she found out that the reason they did not deliver my containers was because they couldn't find the lids. So she went and found some blue lids and put them on the containers and brought them back over here in the rain, mind you, at no charge. So a lot of people badmouth Walmart, but I'm going to say that was above and beyond the Call of Duty. And I got to find out that little gal's name, because she is awesome. So I got my containers so I can keep the M3 fur off all the stuff that I have cleaned up. Did I see mobile coins? I did. Yeah, he's not stream cheating on you, honey. He's been one of my mods for a long time. He's been on my channel since before you had one. So nope, he ain't cheating. He's cheating on me when he goes over into yours. That's the truth. That's the truth. Yeah, it is. That is the truth. It is. It is. So there. So how you doing, Mr. Mobile Coins? Oh my goodness. Nice to see you over here in Electric Ladyland. Oh, yeah, a bunch of those. I know you are, hon. I know you're just playing. So is I. So is I. Yeah, James been around here a long time. Don't need that. I haven't even put a dent in all these yet. Yeah, anyway, so I did get over to the car wash and snagged some quarters and cleaned my car. Oh, that thing was so nasty. It's still got to be cleaned out on the inside, but at least now when I lean up against it, I won't look like I crawled out of a coal mine. I don't know where all that dirt came from. I haven't even been out detecting, so dunno. Just a bunch of dirt on there. Looks okay now. At least when I go to unload the rest of the stuff, I won't get quite so dirty. I didn't realize it was that bad. I knew it had some birdie num on it, but I didn't realize it was that actually dirty. So and there's a little indoor flea market right there in front of the car wash that someone told me had booth availability, and it's right next to a rather popular cafe. Now, yesterday it was so jam-packed there wasn't even any place to park there, and it was closed anyway. No, day before yesterday. It was Saturday afternoon after the farmer's market. But I'm gonna go back over there and see about maybe renting a small space in there instead of me packing up and setting up and tearing down. That's getting too exhausting for me. And I did have one of those type booths when I lived in Michigan, and it supported itself. So I figured this one is right next to a very popular diner. So if it's not unreasonable, I might put some things in there as an option, because I really got to start getting this stuff sold. If they contact me and tell me my apartment is ready, I got to be ready to go within a matter of days, which means I'll have to get a bigger truck and haul all that junk with me, and I don't really want to do that because I need the money. Money. Costs a lot to move from one part of the country to the other, especially if you are disabled and you have to hire people to do all the stuff. I used to be able to do it all myself, but it doesn't work that way anymore for me. All right, I think that was all the state ones. We put a few in, so we shall revisit this next week. The other one only needed territories. Didn't get any of those. So let me see. Now I got a handful of these. We're going to be studying the hat and the hand to see if there's any stuff there. No blobs. No blobs on the jobs. That looks tidy. All the fingers are right. I have found a couple of the ones they call them crowns, where up on the top of his hat there's little things that should not be there. And on the fingers, it ends up looking like he's got an extra. I'm not seeing anything on these. I can go through these pretty fast. I didn't see any drummer boys this time. I usually get some drummers. Oh, my goodness. Thanks, Patty. We appreciate you being here. Patty sends us some really cool stuff that I use on my Wednesday shows periodically of her metal detecting finds. There's one got in the wrong chute. Oh, there's a drummer. I do got a drummer. I always forget what I'm looking for on the drummers. Somebody remind me. What am I looking for? What are we looking for? Yeah, I got some prizes to give away on the Wednesday show. Some detecting goodies. And somebody messaged me wanting to know why I came back on the stream as myself, but I only did it the one time. And that's because I told everybody it's a lot of work for me to get gussied up and come on the stream. So I told you, you want to see me back on the stream if I get a hat or a handkerchief or any kind of wearable t-shirt merchandise that from your channel, then I will come on and wear that in the stream. But I haven't gotten anything else except that really, really cool shirt. So, okay, DDR on the Denver. Okay, is this a Denver? It does not appear to be. Don't see anything that looks doubly. Son has arrived to check on us. See you all later. Okay, Seaweed. Thank you, honey. Hit the like on the way out. Okay. Yeah, I got some more of these ones with the ladies on them. There's supposed to be a new one out. I'm going to have to get another one of these. This is my set that I made of the first 5, which has Maya Angelou, Sally Ride, Wilma Mankiller, get that out of the way, Nina Otero Warren, and Bessie Coleman. No, Anna Mae Wong. The next one, I need another case, starts with Bessie Coleman, an aviator. There's another Sally Ride. Yeah, there's the Bessie Coleman. I need another one of those 5-quart plastic containers. Those are perfect for this. And there's an Anna Mae Wong. She was the last one. Oh, that's just a regular guy. This looks like a Wilma. But yeah, there's supposed to be a new one. There's another Bessie. Another Wilma. I got a lot of these. I'm going to start. James Eller, can you please find the link for mobile coins? There's another Bessie, and put that up, if you would be so kind. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Anime. Yeah, I want to see if I can just order some. Can't spell. Yeah, I know some people with that problem. I can't spell sometimes either. Well, the Man Killer. Yeah, I gotta see if I can just get some of those 5/4 strips and make some of these sets up. Anime. I only got a couple left. I'll have to consult my list, see who the next one is and when it's coming out. And nothing new in there. Where's my book? Because I did make a list. Oh, zippy do. Where's my... Here it is. Okay. 2023, January 3rd, the Bessie Coleman African-American Aviator. Yeah, see, some of these I haven't found yet. March 27, Edith Kanaka Ole, indigenous Hawaiian composer, chanter, dancer, teacher, and entertainer. I have not found one of those. Next week, on June the 5th, Eleanor Roosevelt. August 14th, Havalia Adar, Mexican-American journalist, suffragette, and civil rights activist. And the last one of the year will be Maria Tall Chief, U.S. first Native American prima ballerina. So, the one that came out in March, I do not have yet. So, that's where we're at. I have all the 2022s and many extras for those. So, we'll have to work on the 2023s. Alrighty then. Now, what have I got in here? Let me clean these up. All these lovely ladies. I have plastic tubes for those. But for right now, we'll put them in there. All right. Anybody want to play a game? Yeah, I don't have the Edith either. I've been looking for that. Yeah, the only one that I don't have that is out. And then there's another one coming out on the 5th. So, all right. Now we got my problem book. It's making me crazy. I've been working on this book. I looked it up. I started this. This is my personal album here. My National Park Quarters. I've been working on this 3 years and still have not completed it. Now, granted, it's a little more difficult because it does have spaces for the Philly and the Denver. It does not have spaces for the W's, even though I do have a few of those. But I am still missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of the national parks. And I want to finish it. So let's go through these. And then I have a bunch of just regular old quarters that I just need to look for the errors and see if there's any silver in there. And I'm pretty sure there's not. But once in a while, I will get a silver from the car wash. It's like somebody had just not quite enough quarters to wash the car, and they went and took one out of Grandma's coin collection or something. So, all right, let's see. After this, we'll do another gift away. I know just what it's going to be. So, y'all hang around. It's going to be a good one, I think. Okay, 1997. Oh, these are the regular guys. I don't want the regular guys. I want the parks. There we go. Now I'm in the right pew. So, I have all the 2018s. Like I said, I go back later and look at these for errors and stuff. It's getting harder and harder for me to do this stuff. They're going to try in a couple of weeks to create a special pair of glasses for me. But Anna Mae, you in the wrong place, girl. You're supposed to be over here with the ladies. There we go. Well, I just put them all in these. I did a very brief sort. I don't look at them. I can just look and tell what type they are. And that's as far as I sort them until we do them together here under the scope. So anyway, they're going to try and make me some glasses that will help me see a little bit better out of the IgG4 affected eye. Because right now I'm struggling a little bit. Although from what I'm seeing online in the IgG4 groups, considering how bad my condition is, I have people that have the disease less than I do, but are doing much worse. And I can't even imagine. And a lot of us all have the same issue, which is that it's just so rare we can't get to areas where the latest treatment is available. I've made a lot of changes on my Pammy Jones, my sister from another mister. Oh my God. Hi, Pammy's. Oh, I love me some Pammy Jones. We used to sit up in the middle of the night and make some bad jokes. Yeah, we did. And then the sicker, both of us got sick, and we're just sickos. We're just sickos, huh? Pammy Jones. I love me some Pammy Jones. She has good taste in music, too. I haven't seen a W in the longest time. May never see one again. Yeah, that was one thing. When they came out with the W's, people went nuts on sorting quarter boxes. And those W's disappeared. PDQ. $20.12. Please let me flip that back over. Oh, darn. It's a P and I needed the D. So close and yet so far away. Doesn't everybody stay in one place anymore? Oh, Susie, don't sing. You'll shatter your new computer screen. Yeah, still working on that project too. My brother got us a new computer for the channel, and I'm still working on getting all my stuff moved onto the new one. Saratoga Pay. That sounds dangerous. Saratoga P. Tina. Tina's here somewhere. If you're talking about furry, Tina, she's here. Or she was. She was. 2020. All right, Patty. $20.12. Yeah, as soon as I get done with these, we're gonna do another gift away. A drift away, gift away. Yeah, hit that. Hit that thumb till it turned blue. Blue. Come on, give me something. Give me something. Something. Tell me something good. That was a good song. Chaka-chan. Tell me that you love me. Oh, yeah. Oh, gosh, I want to get to Michigan. I'm so tired of this place. I want to get where the good medical coverage and the good drugs are. That's another problem with where I live. One of the things they recommend for the treatment of IgG4-ROD is cannabis, which I could get here, but not in a form that I can work with it. because I can't smoke anything. I have to have like gummies or edibles, and they don't allow that where I live. So one of the great things about Michigan is I can have that as an alternative treatment. And some of you may not approve of that, but if you're in the kind of pain that many of us are in, it is a viable medical treatment, no matter what 1960s propaganda films try to tell you. It's not going to make you want to go jump off the roof or see colors. They got their drugs confused. Moving out of that hellhole on 6-5. Gonna be happy. Last resort will be open for business. Yay, Pammy! I'm so happy for you. I know you've been wanting to get out of there for the longest time, just like I've been trying to get out of here, because I have to go. It's 4 hours round trip for me to get medical treatment for almost anything. And when you're sick, the last thing you want to be doing is riding through curvy, nasty mountain roads for 4 hours for a 15-20-minute doctor's appointment. When I get done with those trips, I am in such pain. There's Tina. Told you she was here. There's our Tina. We like her. We like our Tina. Yeah. So I got about 5 more of these, and then we're gonna shift to the gift. Oh, I still have not found anything of these last ones. Scooby, oh Scooby-Doo. Oh no, I don't ever want to take Dilaudid again. That stuff made me crazy. Yeah, really. Must have suffered a decapacitation to qualify for Tylenol. No, actually, there's a lot of things I can't take, and I'm a problem child for the medical people because they don't want to give me pain medication, but I can't take NSAIDs. What in the Sam Hill? What in the Sam Hill? Mount Rushmore. Yeah, they're pretty. I have to fight with them all the time because there's just not very much I can take. I'm allergic to so many things, and well, got nada again. And my medical history, I have so much pain that they have to give me stuff whether they want to or not. But I'd rather not take it. If I could take something less invasive, like in Michigan, medical marijuana is legal, recreational marijuana is legal, edibles, chewables, CBs, everything is legal in Michigan. Nothing much is legal where I am now. All right, let's see what we gonna do. I done give this rascal away once, but the winner never claimed him. So we're gonna give him away again. Now this, I'm telling you right up front, It is not silver. It is just a commemorative round. But it's got some very nice graphics. But it is not silver. So I'm letting you know up front, if you think you're winning a silver round, that's not what you're winning. You're just winning a commemorative of the now King Charles III. Although my friend calls, this isn't nice. If you don't want to hear anything bad about Charles, cover your ears. But one of my friends calls him King Charles III. And the other side is really nice. There's his insignia. It's a really nice little piece. Like I said, though, it is not silver. It's just a decorative toy commemorating Charles becoming the king. So, we're going to give that away. I don't even know how many people I got in here. I got 10, according to that. And we're going to give something else away, too. But I'm going to have to set this up because I didn't set it up. So I got to set up my Nightbot. I'm going to get my list of people from the Nightbot. All right. Go over here, go over there, go down there. All right. Anybody that wants in on Charlie. And we're also going to give away, you'll figure this out pretty quick, we're going to give away a silver ducky. He's just silver plated, but he's cute. We're going to give away a ducky to, where am I here? Oh, yeah, there we are. Let me get the ducky under there. He's silver plated. He's cute. And you will have a choice of getting him on a keychain or a necklace. And there you go. Yeah, that'll be fun, Pammy. I know that's been a real issue. All right, so if you want in, we're going to do us a ducky race. I guess you figured that out, huh? So if you want to get in on the duck race, you need to post something in the stream. I'll give you a couple minutes to do that while I get the duck race setting up. And we will race some duckies. And duck race. Yeah, once I get this new computer all set up, there's going to be a lot of things change on my channel. Because I will then have the power to do it. My old computer just didn't have a lot of get up and go. And finally it kind of got up and went. And my wonderful brother bought me a new one with more power. The ducks don't die in the middle of the race now. It's only lemonade, folks. Don't get excited. I'm not allowed to have alcohol. But Get my envelopes out here while y'all get signed up for the Duck-a-Doodle-Doo race. Get my envelopes ready. Okay. Who's in? Okay, it says I got 6, but there's more than that. People's in the stream. So y'all better get on it. Because there's, oh, excuse me. It says there's 11 people in the room. I know that does not look silver under this light, but it really is. I had to turn off one of my main lights because it was flashing like a strobe and I was afraid it's going to blow up. No, Mikey didn't have cheeseburger tonight. He did not. Believe it or not, he ate something different. Oh, I gotta get that mouse. This is terrible. This one don't work. I'll be right with you. Y'all get signed up now so I can get you set up. Right now, we're missing some folks. We've only got 7 out of 12, 13. We only have 7 out of 13, so you need to get your something posted up here in the chat. And I'm going to give you just another second or two while I make this last envelope out. Now, there's also going to be a prize for last place. I got to run grab one real quick. So I'm going to give you till I get back. And then we're going to set up the duck racing. Yeah, I got something special for last place. Last time, for last place, I gave away a chicken because the chicken was just a duck that wouldn't swim. But now I got something else I'm going to give you. Instead of a chicken. If I don't find that, I got something else just as funny. Just funny. Don't know where they went. Well, oh, there they are. There we go. Everybody needs to be in, because as soon as I get this little thing out. All right. All right. Okie dokie, fine. It says there's down to 10 people. And Nightbot has 7. So I'm going to read you who's on here. If you're not on here, you got about a minute. So far, our entries are Archaeology Mikey, Furry Plants and Coins, Lyle, Old Bell, Pammy Jones, Patty Disharoon, and the Lucky James Owler. If you did not hear your name, you need to post something in the stream real quick. And I'm going to show you what last place. No, I'm going to wait. I'm not going to show you what last place gets. We'll just put it in there. All right, Looter 8. Furry. All right, we got a couple more in there now. Let me double check, see if the Nightbot picked them up. Yep, Nightbot says, I don't know. Some people are missing. Now I got Archaeology Mikey, Furry Plants, Looter, Lyle, Old Bell, Pammy, Patty Disharoon, and Lucky James. If you did not hear your name, you better hit it now, because I'm going to start copying these over, putting them in Race a la Duck. Copy. Pasty. Come on. What's going on here? Paste. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, I'm not waiting around here. I'm not doing it. Let me get the duck race up on the screen. Ducky, ducky, do. All right, let me get Mikey's dinner menu off the screen. All right, this is who we got in a race of the ducks. Done. 3, 3, 3. Set it for 3, 3, 3. Shuffle it, 3. 1, shuffle 2, shuffle 3, shuffles. Last call. We're going. Let's get him. Da 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 da. What's that, Old Bell? That's pretty cute. James Eller. What are you supposed to be there, boy? A dinosaur? I guess. All right. We're racing King Charles and a silver-plated duck. And you have your choice of having that duck on a keychain or, excuse me, a keychain or an 18-inch 925 chain. There you go. I'll spit that out in a minute. Here comes Pammy from the back. Come on, Pammy, swim, girl. Get her. Get her done. Look at her go. Make it up for lost time here in the in the streamer. Oh my goodness. No, not that way, Pammy. No. Let the dog bark. Let Mom's TV drown you out. Don't go backwards. No. Here comes Lyle. Are you riding a broom there, Lyle? Yeah, I guess you are. Oh, that's cute. Up, Penny's making another effort. She's trying to fight her way back. Get up here with Tina. Go, go, go. Hold on, Patty. They're trying to get you. They're trying to push you out. Swim, Patty. Mikey, there's no cheeseburgers up there. I promise. No cheeseburgers. He says, I gotta look for myself. James, go get him. Get him. Run, Forrest, run. Old Bell just flew along. Here comes Looter 8 and Lucky James number 8. Still got a minute to go, and you know what happens if you get up front too quick? Always seems to push you right back out. It's an interesting group here tonight. Got a unicorn and a dinosaur, and I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. I think Looter eats a strawberry. I'm not sure. Not sure what's going on there. Patty, swim. You're going the wrong way. Ah! Ah! Go, go, go. Webbed feet up. There you go. Oh, my goodness. Mikey, your duck's always farting. You have the weirdest diet of anybody on the planet. You do. You don't like nothing good except cheebuga, cheebuga, cheebuga. Oh, you little. I guess he farted his way to victory. Oh, my goodness. It's Mikey. All right. Well, Mikey gets pearls and the duck. Now, Mikey, do you want a duck keychain or a duck necklace? And then we'll see who got last place. Oh, Peking duck. Mike, necklace or keychain? Keychain. Okay. All righty. I'm marking my envelopes. And let's see who got last. Because I got something special for last. All right, let me see here. Pammy Jones. Pammy Jones got last place. I have a special prize for Pammy Jones. Pammy Jones for finishing last. All I got to say, when pigs fly, girl, you're going to get you a flying pig necklace. There you go. When pigs fly. Pammy's pig. That would have been the only way that duck was going to win, was if he got on the back of that pig and flew across the line. All righty. So Pammy gets a flying pig necklace. Yeah, these little critters are part of my jewelry collection that I call critters. And I have earrings, and yeah, I was going to send you a pig, Mikey, because I know you don't like bacon. Anyway, I have these little, all kinds of animals that I make and then sell them at the farmer's market, and they call critters. And I saw those flying pigs when I was ordering some charms for a special order, and I had to have them. I just had to have the flying pigs. And I already sold some, so apparently a lot of people are old enough to understand the line when pigs fly. So, Pammy, I need you to send me, well, everybody, I need you to send me emails claiming your prize, so in case they accidentally get separated, I know who they're supposed to be with. All right. So, alrighty, let me put these away before I lose them. And do I have anything else left in the box for tonight? I'm way over my usual time, but I don't really care because I don't have to get up early in the morning. And so, let me put those away. So, do we want to call this a night, or what do we want to do? I think we're going to just look real quick at these other quarters just to see if there's any silver in here. And then I'm going to call it a night because I still got to put all this stuff away that I cooked earlier. Yeah, I made from scratch over using all of my leftovers from my vegetable beef soup and my pot roast and stuff. I finally got it down to where I still had a whole bunch of stuff left, and it became, I think that's a first for Pammy to say, hold my pig for me. Oh, yeah, we'll hold your pig. Yeah, I'm going to just look at these real quick, see if there's anything that looks like silver on the edges. And then I got to put my my project away. I used all my leftovers and made a giant beef pot pie in a casserole dish. And I top and bottom crust, pre-cooked my bottom crust so it wouldn't be mushy. And I've already eaten a slice out of it, and it is excellent, excellent, excellent. So I'm going to cut those all up into single servings. It started out as a pot roast that had new potatoes, onions, peppers, and carrots, and the roast. And then after a couple of days of that, I was getting kind of tired of regular pot roast. So I added some mixed vegetables and green beans and barley and turned it into beef barley soup. Then I ate that for a couple of days because it's been raining and icky. And then got kind of tired of that. Still had some stuff left over. So I added, by then most of the juice was gone. So I just added a few more odds and ends. And then I turned it into beef pot pie. And I'm going to tell you what, it is excellent. Excellent, excellent. I'm proud of it. So now I can cut those up into single serves, put them in the freezer. Need something to eat, I can take that out, heat it right up. I've already gotten about 15 meals out of the assorted different things. Oh yeah, I turned it into a stew and had it over rice for a couple times. So anyway, I've had about 16, 17 meals out of this, and I still have probably 4 or 5 more meals that I can freeze. And I've spent less than $30. There's no additives. There's no junk in there that I'm not allowed to have. It's pretty low fat. And so since I've been cooking more like that, I have actually lost 3 pounds. I haven't had any more gallbladder issues or any of that. So I got to go put that away. So I think this is going to be where we wrap it up. Except to remind everybody that Wednesday night, I'm going to be having our Patreon silver giveaway that we have every month. If you're not a Patreon member or channel sponsor, you can be one for $2.96 a month. And every month I give away a packet that is only for my channel sponsors because I'm not monetized. So if you want a chance to win that, you need to be a Patreon sponsor. I also have some metal detecting things to give away, and I have some coins that came courtesy of Florida Metal Detecting and some that I got from Sir Benji that will also be putting out there. Cat Lily wanted her belly rubbed. Yeah, Lily's a pretty baby. I think M3 has a secret crush on Lily. I caught him in my phone looking at pictures of Lily. And there, I believe there's actually a song called that. It came out back in 1971 by The Who, called Pictures of Lily. I remember that song, Pictures of Lily. Anyway, I think M3 has a crush on Lily. All right, so all that stuff is going on, and I'm going to try and work on packages. I have a new product to demo on Wednesday if I can get outside long enough to film that. Our weather has been bad, to say the least, although I'm starting to see a little ray of hope that we might get some clearing in the morning. So I thank every one of you for being here. I saw a lot of faces tonight I haven't seen for a while. Still trying to build my channel back up from being sick. I appreciate all the help from everybody. Cat wants to destroy any cat that looks at her. Psychological issue, huh? M3's kind of that way. He doesn't really care for cats. Dogs, small dogs don't seem to bother him a bit. But he was raised with a dog around, a Jack Russell Rat Terrier mix, my little mouse, and I miss him. He was the best doggy in the world. And he wasn't even really mine. I kind of stole him from Question Mark. But M loved Molson. And my next door neighbor has a Yorkie, and M's used to Yorkies. So one day I opened the door, and the little Yorkie dog next door, she just loved me. And she just came right on in. And she's like, I'm going to come in here and see this cat. And she went right in the bedroom where M was and looked at him. M just looked at her like, yeah, it's a Yorkie. He didn't even pay attention to her. So, but other cats, oh my gosh. When I lived in Georgia, I would have just the storm door and have the regular door open. And there was a community of like semi-ferals, and they would be out there, and he would he wouldn't tear them up, except for one. There was one. He would stand at the door and get up on his hind legs and just stand there and just talk to her, and she'd talk back to him. I was able to rescue that one and get her out of there because the landlord was killing the feral cats, and I turned them in because you don't do that. That ain't right. All right, well, let me go. Y'all have a good holiday. I'm going to try to tomorrow do the real Memorial Day, which the Memorial Day was originally May the 30th, which was my dad's birthday. And since I stumbled across the box with all of his military medals in, I'm going to try to do a video showing that and a little bit about my dad. So, and what that war did to people that a lot of folks don't know. So we'll come back with that tomorrow sometime, and maybe some more coinage or carnage, as the case may be. So thank you all so much for being here. M3 and I say love you much. Bye.